Hi Maria,
Hi, Bo.
are you ready for the EV talks?
Absolutely.
And you're preparing yourself, I see.
Yes, I am. I'm preparing a lot of questions.
And they're all for me?
They're all for you, Bo.
Okay, I hope I can answer.
Of course you can.
Okay, let's go and have a look at it.
Yes.
So I parked it over there.
Super.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to know before we get started, Maria?
Yes. Actually, Bo, I've been looking at an electric car and in comparison to a hybrid car.
Oh, yeah.
So I was wondering, they are both sort of announced as green cars. I was wondering what exactly is the difference between the hybrid car and an electric car. Is the electric car, as I see it, more green than the hybrid? What is your input on this?
That is a good question. I think they're both green. But let's have a look at it.
Yeah.
So speaking about hybrid and electric vehicles, the main difference between the two is that a hybrid has a conventional engine, diesel or petrol,
Okay.
plus an electric engine.
Okay.
They also come in two configuration, one with a very small battery
Yes.
and one with a larger battery that you can then recharge, which is called a plug-in hybrid.
Okay.
The electric vehicle does not have a combustion engine at all, so it's 100% electric. So in that sense you can say that the electric vehicle is greener, if I may use that term, than the hybrid or the plug-in hybrid vehicle.
You mentioned two sizes of batteries with regards talking about the hybrid car. Is that also a possibility with the electric car, that you choose a specific battery and, if possible, maybe a larger battery?
You can have them with different batteries, yes. As a matter of fact, most models of electric cars are delivered in, or can be delivered in different configurations. And the battery size is one of them, horsepower another, all-wheel drive versus two-wheel drive.
Okay.
But usually you have two sizes of batteries. For this one, the Nissan Leaf, you can get a 40 kilowatt battery and you can get a 62 kilowatt battery.
Okay. So it depends on what my needs are.
Yeah, you sort of say what distance do you need to cover,
Yeah.
basically,
Okay.
on a daily basis.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Concerning the load time of the battery, do I need to, I mean, now we are here at a parking space with a possibility to load the car.
Yeah.
So do I need to find a parking space every time I park somewhere to load the car, or is it something that can wait, or how do I?
It depends on your routines.
Okay.
We have people living in flats that are going to a public charger and then parking it there, loading it and then removing it again.
Okay.
In my case, I have an electric vehicle myself. I have a charger at home, so every night it charges. So every morning I get out to a fully charged battery and I can go around and do my stuff. And when I come back in the evening, I plug it in again.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's a good solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very convenient for us, of course.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And we are supplying the Leaf, and we are delivering also the charger to charge the vehicle.
Okay, so that means if I'm buying a car with you, I will also be able to buy a charger.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And is it possible to have the charger? Is it a charger for my private home also, or is it a huge charger, or should we look at it later?
Yeah. Well, we got one in the back. I just want to show you later, and also with the charging process. But I don't know if we actually capture the charger. But it will be round about the same size as the ones we have fitted there.
Okay. Yeah.
You just fit them on a wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you can connect the vehicle.
Okay.
Right now the vehicle is fully charged, so we're not charging it.
No.
We'll take it for a spin and we can charge it afterwards.
Okay. Super good. Then I can see the way of charging it, because that's also another question I have.
Yes. We'll look into that.
Yes.
So Maria, you have any other questions for the car?
Oh, I would like to have a drive.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll go for a drive.
If that is possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any special training I need to, or do I need to know anything about?
No, it's so simple to drive. Would you like to drive, or would you like me to drive?
I would like you to drive at least at the beginning. So I think that would be a wonderful start if you start driving.
I'll drive, not a problem. But just to answer your question, it's like driving a car with an automatic gearbox.
Okay,
So
that easy.
it's quite simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
let's take
But
it for a
let me
spin.
have a look inside the car and let's find out.
So Maria, I just want to show you how easy it is to start. You press the brake pedal.
Yep.
And the start button, and the car powers up.
Okay, like an
Yeah.
automatic.
But there's no engine noise because there is no engine running. And then via the gear lever, you just select if you want to go forward or you want to go backwards.
Okay.
Right now we're in neutral.
Yeah.
Just want to reverse.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And off we go.
Super.
So we're on our way.
Yes. And you mentioned when you started the car that it's as easy as with an automatic, but there is no noise because there is no engine.
And
So-
it is very quiet.
It is extremely quiet, very nice.
Yeah. You can say that especially at low speeds, it's very quiet, and there's also a built-in sound in the vehicle, so that pedestrians and along the road they can still hear the car coming. So it's this artificial sound that it makes. At higher speeds, it sort of levels out with the conventional car because the noise from the tires meeting the road and the wind noise actually exceeds that of the engine. So then they are more equal.
Yeah. Okay. But what noise are you hearing as a pedestrian in town?
I don't know, like a spaceship, some say.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is a noise, and you
Ah.
can hear it's not a natural noise.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Good. So
yeah.
they are warned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly. Warning is the key issue
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is raining right now.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, when I think of water and electricity, I always have that as a really bad combination. What about raining? If it's really raining, not like dripping like now, but really raining, has that an impact on the battery, on the electricity, on anything?
No, not at all. The electrical system is completely sealed, and in particular the high power system, the one that powers the engine of the car, it is completely sealed. So it can drive. I mean, if you were to use another vehicle like a Toyota Corolla or similar, you can use the electric vehicle.
Okay. Yeah. So here in the northern part of Europe is quite easy, but if I'm in Africa, for instance, there are other aspects: the heat, the dust, for instance. What about dust? Is it?
Yeah, that is really a killer for the combustion engine. But the electric vehicle tends to cope better with humidity and dust.
Okay.
So it's less prone, to deterioration due to dust and humidity and dirt. So it's more sealed, and it doesn't take in fresh air that it needs to mix with fuel to burn.
Yeah.
So actually, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talking about the, what about the driving range for this specific car? So if I want to go 100 kilometers, is that any problem or?
No, I mean you will be able to do well, close to 300 kilometers, between 250 and 300 kilometers in this version. If you have it with a bigger battery, you will be closer to 350 to 400 kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah. The way I look at it is that basically I never drive 300 kilometers a day. I drive 25, 50, maybe 75 on a good day if I drive a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm never short of range, to be quite honest.
Okay. And if you need to charge the car, is it something that I need to wait a day for until it's charged, or 10 hours, or how long do I need to stay at my end destination to charge the car?
Yeah, well, it charges from 1.5 kilowatts per hour up to 100. So if you have a 40 kilowatt battery, it ranges between 30 hours or so, and down to less than 1 hour.
Okay.
So it depends on the charger that you have available. Before I mentioned that we're delivering or supplying a charger with the vehicle.
Yes, exactly.
And that gives you around about 6-7 kilowatts per hour. So to fully charge the battery here would be 7-8 hours on this one, and the one with the bigger battery 10 hours. Usually a night where it's parked will be enough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, what if is there something about the battery that, I mean, thinking about the battery, if there's a defect battery or anything wrong with the battery, can I change the battery, or can I get a new battery? Can I just swap that out with a new battery?
It's not like, just changing the AA battery in your portable device.
Okay.
It might be the same type of battery as you find in your phone, but it's a lot bigger and also a lot more expensive. But with regards to batteries, it is not a problem. You can compare it if you have an engine breakdown. It very seldom happens on a new vehicle. And you can get spare batteries that you can fit, but it's not the norm. And a lot of people are asking into the lifetime of the battery as well, and it's round about the same as the lifetime for the vehicles. Today they're designed so that they'll last equally as long as the vehicle itself. So plus 10 years.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any functionalities that, I've never driven an electric car before, so are there any functionalities I really need to know?
Well, there is this smart feature called the e-pedal. Which means that while we're driving in town, basically I'm not using the brake. I'm using the accelerator to decide if I want to go forward or I want to stop. So right now here we are parked at a red light. Of course I'm pressing the brake, but as I drive, it's very seldom that I use the brake pedal itself. The reason is that the electric engine, actually works as an alternator as well. So when I let go of the accelerator pedal, it'll start to generate power. So instead of losing power when I brake, it generates power back onto the battery. Yes, and that's quite smart. So, and of course that's when you do a lot of stop and go, and we see that in big cities, also in sub-Saharan Africa. There's a lot of stop and go, and you will be able to improve the range based on that.
Yeah, so that actually makes it somehow a little bit difficult to say anything about the exact driving range. Because it depends on the circumstances.
Very much. I mean, there's a lot of things that impact the driving range. Speed, one of them. Of course, we talked about the use of air conditioner, etc. And acceleration, how powerful you accelerate. There is another feature in it that we have an eco button. So we're actually driving in eco mode now. So the car is very gentle. But if I switch that off, then it'll be more powerful.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I have to move fast food traffic, I can put it off. But it's a fast car, so even in eco mode, it's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see e-pedal. Yeah, and eco and
Eco mode, yeah.
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 Okay, nice. All this,
What about safety? Would you like to know about the safety features of the
course,
vehicle
of
now that
course.
we're driving in any
Yes,
case?
of course, I would like to know
It
something
might be
about
the right time to tell you about it since we're
Yeah,
driving.
yeah.
No,
I mean-
but it's the electric vehicle. The one we're driving in here is pretty much a standard electric vehicle. So it has the usual passive protection, things that will protect you once you're in an accident. That is the seat belts. It's got the airbags.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
also in front here.
Yeah, it's
What
actually
about-
fully equipped with
Yes.
airbags. This one.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can see that also. Yeah.
Yeah, there's airbags all over the place.
Yes.
Yeah. Besides that, it's got a lot of active safety features as well. Features that will prevent you from getting into an accident.
Yeah.
You know the ABS brakes. They basically
Yes.
all cars have them today.
Yes, exactly.
It has ABS brakes. It has electronic stability control.
Yeah. Okay.
It has lane keeping
that
assistant.
is a good. Yeah.
So if you sort of come over the line, then it'll give you a warning.
Yeah. I'll tell my daughter.
And it also has an adaptive cruise control, an emergency brake system that monitors the traffic ahead of you, and if it suddenly slows down, the vehicle will brake all by itself. If a pedestrian or a cyclist cross in front of you, that you all of a sudden, the vehicle will detect it right away and it'll emergency brake. So
Wow, that is nice.
so it's got a
Yes.
lot of smart safety systems as well.
Yeah. But I like that idea about the pedestrian or cyclist.
Yeah.
That is really nice to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that this happens quite a lot in big cities that are very congested in traffic and where
Absolutely.
pedestrians don't really have places to cross the road.
No.
So you will have accidents where they oversee a vehicle and run out in front of a vehicle
Yeah.
or walk out in front of a vehicle,
Yeah.
and then the car brakes you even before that you register that there's someone in front of the vehicle. The radar that sits up here has detected it and it slams the brakes.
Smart.
Yeah.
That is really smart. I mean, passing by this petrol station right now, the prices are high, so I just say I don't care.
No, you don't need to go there.
Exactly. Okay. That was really a nice ride. Now we're getting back to the.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we should have a look at charging the vehicle.
That's a
Yeah.
good idea. Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to know more about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So
What a
what we have here is actually a solar powered charging station.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
that is not the size we're talking about when you were mentioning
No.
charging.
no.
Okay.
This is something that we developed and maybe we wish to introduce into the market.
Yeah, yeah.
But basically, what you and I have done is that we have been driven on sunlight for the
Yeah.
last 15 minutes.
Ooh. Good
So it
to
doesn't
know.
get more green than that.
No, that's true. That's true. Good.
I have the cable for the chargers in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Good.
there you go.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Bo, would it be possible to open this?
Yeah.
I mean, just to see what is
Inside.
inside.
What is
this.
hiding?
Yes, what is hiding?
What do you think is hiding there?
Yeah, I don't know because they're probably just an electric motor,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But what does that look like?
Yes. To be quite honest, it's not so much different from the combustion engine.
Okay.
Let me just get rid of the cables here.
Yeah.
if I can find the way.
Okay, I can recognize quite.
So you actually have the power unit here,
Yes.
and you have the ordinary 12-volt battery to run the auxiliary systems.
Yes.
Yeah. And you also got cooling fluid to
Yep.
cool down the engine,
Yeah.
and you got your brake fluid, and
Okay. Well,
So-
that's.
in that sense, it looks very much like a normal
Yeah.
under the hood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Good. That was just me being curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's fair.
Whoa.
So for charging,
Yes.
you can unlock to the charge gate via the key.
Okay. Yeah.
You press the button,
Yeah.
it opens.
Okay. Good.
You got 2 ports.
Yes.
You got one for fast charger up to 50 kilowatt.
Okay, that's the blue one with the plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you got the orange one, which is the one we need, which is called the Type 2.
Yeah.
So you unplug, and there's no danger because right now you only have 12 volts in the plug.
Yeah. Okay.
In a few seconds there'll be 400 volts. But
So
that is when you're away from it again. I'll show you
Yeah,
what
but
happens.
if I'm outside in pouring rain, so if it's really pouring down and I put it in and I,
Yeah.
so nothing will happen.
No,
Okay.
because it's just 12 volts. I'll show you what happens.
Yeah.
Just get this off here. You got one end for the charger and you got another end for the car.
Yes.
Yeah. And you plug it in the car.
Yeah.
There's only just 12 volts on the wire.
Yeah.
You plug it in the charger.
Yes.
There's only 12 volts now in the wire,
Yeah.
and it'll be in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
The charger and the car will now start to communicate.
Okay.
And once they agree on the charge to receive, etc.,
Yeah.
then the 400 volts will run through. But you see, it's way after you have left it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's good to know.
yeah. So,
So
and
another
it's still not dangerous. It's
No.
completely sealed.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
The same happens when you stop the charge.
Yeah.
Again, you tell the vehicle, now I want to stop the charge, and you take it out, and it'll again communicate and say stop the 400 volt and go back to 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to unload the battery completely from time to time, sort of empty it completely? Would that be a good idea? Would that extend the lifetime, for instance? Or
I think you no, it's not a good idea because you'll risk of coming into a situation where you can't move because you don't have any power on the battery.
oh yeah. Okay.
So I think that's not a good idea. It would be the same as you run an empty tank of fuel. So
Yeah.
and you will get stuck
Yeah.
sooner or later.
Yes.
But I think the general recommendation is to keep the charge of the battery around or in between 20 to 80%. And you can actually set that in the vehicle systems that
Yeah.
you want to keep it there, and then the vehicle and the charger controls it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say don't go below 20%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say
I'll
that's
try.
8 kilowatts. It does round about 6 kilometers per kilowatt. So it's 8 times 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is with a little bit of help 48, I guess.
Kilometers,
Yeah,
yeah.
left
Okay.
in the tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but it's as simple as that. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Any other interesting questions
Oh yeah.
or burning questions or?
Hopefully not burning questions. No, not really. I think we've been looking at at most of my questions. Might be that I'm coming up with some later. Is there anything I need to know? Anything I got? Any information you are?
No, except from the fact that I mean, if you have an electric vehicle, I think you should buy an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
The reason is that one, it's green. I mean, when we drive it, I told you we've been driving around on sunlight.
Yeah.
And it's
That
a
was
zero emission.
Yes.
So when you drive it, you are not polluting whatsoever.
Yeah.
At the same time, it also works out that electric vehicle over time is actually or has a lower total cost of ownership compared to a traditional vehicle. So you not only are you
Total
green,
cost of ownership.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
thinking about the production of a electric car compared to the production of a conventional car, the battery is the most polluting part
yeah.
before it's on the market. So is there a sort of a, let's say,
A break-even point?
Yeah,
Or,
or-
yeah. Well, between 20 and 40,000 kilometers, I would say, then the electric car becomes even more green. But I think there's two aspects of the green. One is the total green footprint or
Yeah.
carbon footprint,
Yeah.
and then there's the footprint that you produce when you operate the vehicle.
yeah,
And there it's important again to underline that it's a zero emission vehicle. So when you
Yeah.
drive in town, you're not polluting.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
The manufacturer, they will look at the rest. They will make it as efficient as possible and make
Yes.
systems to reduce their footprint.
Yes.
What you can do is to
Yeah.
drive an electric vehicle,
Yeah.
giving zero emissions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, the bicycle and with the
And
car
the electric car,
and the
yeah.
car, so I'm on double zero emission.
You're right. Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bo. Well, that has been really interesting, and definitely I'll go for an electric car next time. Yeah.
I did it,
So,
and
yes,
I'm happy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It was very nice, very informative. Good to know. Lot of good information that I will keep in mind, and yeah, I'll have a look. Is this one for sale?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll agree on the price.
Yeah. Okay. Super.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me, Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome. It was
Yeah.
really interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Pleasure.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.